I've got Laura White. How are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you for having me, thank you.
No, we did have Daniel Fox in earlier on, obviously as the contestant this year on X Factor. Obviously last year it was interesting. You guys have got a bit of a commonality there, haven't you? Because you both were out under interesting circumstances.
Yeah.
Have you been watching this year?
Yeah, I have. I've managed to catch little bits of this year's show, and it's been really good so far. I'm backing a friend of mine who's called Ricky Lorna.
Right, of course.
So Ricky was in the same group as Daniel, who was in as well today. And
right.
Ricky's amazing. He's a lovely person as well. So.
Superb. How was it for you? Because I mean, you went out at a surprising time, I think it's fair to sort of say, and there was a lot of sort of petitions as well at the time for you. What was that experience like for you?
It was crazy. I mean, when I left the show, obviously, I never expected it to be as big as that. I mean, I was brought up in Parliament, and then there was like 100,000 people petitioning. But I mean, at the time, like I was very grateful, you know, because I felt like, you know, obviously I was gutted as well that it had ended, and I didn't really know where my music was going to go. But thankfully, you know, my fans kept me going, and they were amazing. So
would you say for you it was quite a positive thing to sort of go out maybe at that time? I guess there's a certain level of exposure which is obviously so useful.
Yeah.
But like, do you think that was a great time to have
I mean, I hope so. I mean, obviously only time will tell. But I think I mean, I always wanted to be more of an artist who does writing, and obviously I play as well and everything, and I wanted to focus on that as well. So I don't know if maybe I'd have won, maybe I'd not have been able to do them sort of things. So. But I mean, either way, like on the show, I absolutely loved it, you know. And when I watch it now, like you still get the same feeling.
Well, I think we've got a little clip, obviously, of the show with you on.
Yeah.
But do you think, you know, with the change in sort of format, you would have been as successful as well? Do you think would have made a difference to you with the live format? And would you have worried about that, or do you think you would have still got through, or do you think you'd have still been the same story?
I'd gigged for years, like before the show, so I was used to doing the whole, you know, the music thing. And I think I think I would have preferred it live, like with the music and everything as well. And it's just seeing the audience, and obviously I think it's a little bit more nerve-wracking, but it looked wicked this year.
Oh, super!
Really good fun.
And I know, obviously, to bring it back up to date, you've got your new single coming out. In fact, I think we should have a little look at that now. Well, there you go, full action there. Did you enjoy doing the video and stuff like that? Is that like a first thing like that for you?
Yeah. I mean, like I say, like I'd gigged for a long time, and when I actually came to like actually shooting the video, I was just so excited. It was one of my dreams for years. So it's been really good.
And you've been working with teams of producers that were working on previous Madonna hits and stuff like that as well. Did they give you any stories or any tips or anything like that? Was there any
Ian Green's my producer. He's just done the new Celebration track, and I was like that. I was like, Ian, what's she like? And he just said like she's a real true professional and that she's lovely. And Michelle Escoffrey is just obviously, like you probably know Michelle. She's done loads of songs, so I'm really hoping. I mean, because I love them as people as well as just working with them.
You sure they weren't just saying that to you to make sure you didn't play up in the studio? Because you know what you girls can get like. Do you know what I mean? You're working your way up there. So when's the dates for the album then as well? When are we expecting that?
The album's going to be released early on next year, and the single, what we've just seen, is out on the 2nd of November.
2nd of November.
So I'm really
excited. Can you tell us a little bit about it? What's it about? What was the?
You Should Have Known is a song that's it's a song based on a feeling like, you know, when you're with someone and then when you leave them, it's that sort of when it's like the moving on stage and telling someone that they should have known better. Right. That sort of thing. But I honestly really hope people get behind the single, because I've really worked hard on it, and it's definitely been a struggle. So. Is
it difficult with regards to sort of contracts after the show and stuff like that? Is there a period where you can't perform and stuff like that as well? I mean, a lot of people talk about these contracts to get people to sign. Is that the case? Yeah. I
mean, the only contracts are things like we're with the same management company for a while, and obviously with the show you are in contracts for a while, but in terms of performances, you're free to perform, and it's pretty much, I mean, you know, the shows just changes your life in my experience in so many good ways. I'm sure other people have different situations, but in my sense, like, I just loved it.
Yeah, I know, superb. Well, congratulations anyway, and good luck. I know a lot of people, rightfully, in my opinion, said that you should have gone a lot further, so congratulations with that, and good luck.
And thank you to everyone. Thank you.
No problem.